We're always looking for that one magic bullet, that one simple fix for our biggest problems. But what if the answer isn't about finding a single perfect product, but about designing one perfect system? That's the huge idea we're going to unpack today. I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. It's a question that drives so many humanitarian efforts. Can you really solve something as massive, as tangled up as global hunger with just one thing? Now, this is an idea you hear a lot, right? It's this kind of hopeful, simple assumption, and a lot of really well-meaning projects are built on this. But as we're about to see, it's actually a pretty weak place to start. A product isn't the answer. It's just a tiny piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. Okay, so let's start with that product, the part of the story you can actually see and touch. Because even though it's not the solution, it's basically the key that unlocks the whole thing. So on the surface, it's pretty straightforward, a really nutrient-dense bar. It's made from whole oats, dates, nuts, you get the picture. 400 calories of clean, stable energy. But its real power? That's not in the ingredients. It's in the job it's designed to do. And this right here is the absolute crucial point. The bar is not a silver bullet. It's what's called a stabilization primitive. Okay, think of it like this. It's like a first responder showing up and applying pressure to a serious wound. The job isn't to perform the surgery, right? It's to stop the bleeding, to create stability, and to buy precious time while the real, deep, structural repair work can begin. And that's our cue to zoom out, because behind this one simple bar is this vast, automated, and frankly, incredibly sophisticated system that's designed to do exactly that, the real repair work. This is where it gets wild. The entire process, from start to finish, is automated. We're talking about AI-guided drones and robots handling the farming to get predictable results every time. Robotic arms doing all the mixing and packaging, and then an AI-optimized logistics network to make it all as efficient as, well, inhumanly possible. And the way this system actually reaches people is just as innovative. It's not using these old, clunky, inefficient supply chains. Nope, it's a network of solar-powered vending hubs. They're called Royal Oases, and they're designed to be a piece of shared infrastructure, always just a short walk away, making access to nutrition totally universal and immediate. But let's be real, a system this ambitious can't run on donations and good intentions forever. It needs a real, sustainable economic engine to power itself. The core concept here is the flywheel. If you're not familiar, a flywheel is this heavy wheel that, once you get it spinning, it builds and keeps its own momentum with very little extra effort. This entire economic model is designed to do exactly that. And here's how it spins. It kicks off with consumer demand, which is sparked by a fun, gamified challenge. That money, that revenue, isn't just pocketed as profit. It's immediately reinvested into buying more productive land. More land means you get higher yields, which means more bars can be made. The extra profit from that growth then pays back investors and the community, which in turn fuels even more demand and more land buying. You see? Each step powers the next in this incredible, self-perpetuating cycle. So who's conducting this whole orchestra? What's the ghost in this incredibly complex machine? Well, that would be the AI. And get this, it's not just one AI, it's a symbiotic pair. First, you've got GENII, the generative engine. Think of it as the big picture architect, the creator. Its job is to design and build these massive structural solutions. But then you have CUPA, the prescriptive filter. It takes all the brilliant ideas GENII comes up with, analyzes a ton of real-time data, and then prescribes the single best, most optimized path forward. One's the engine, the other is the razor-sharp filter. This quote really just nails it, doesn't it? This whole thing isn't about getting stuck in analysis paralysis or just endlessly evaluating ideas. The entire point of this AI system is to go from thought directly to action. It's designed to implement, to build, to get things done. So when you put all these pieces together, the bar, the robots, the flywheel, the AI, what do you actually have? Well, you've got something way, way bigger than a food program. You've got the blueprint for a whole new kind of society. The philosophy that guides all of this is called the triple helix. It's this beautiful idea that you can weave together technology, sustainability, and human health into one interconnected, basically unbreakable system. You can't just focus on one without making the other stronger. It's like the software that runs this entire vision. And that right there is the ultimate goal,
To build a new operating system for society, one that fundamentally shifts our world away from a mindset of scarcity, of competition and not enoughness, to one of genuine abundance, where our resources are managed intelligently for the benefit of absolutely everyone. And what's amazing is that this vision isn't even new. I know these old website screenshots are a bit tough to see, but they show the same core idea being talked about decades ago. This powerful link between a healthy mind, a healthy body, and healthy finances. It's a long-term vision that's finally found the technology to make it real. Which brings us right back around full circle. We started with a simple nutrition bar, and we're ending with it again. But now, we can see it for what it really is. It was never the solution. It's the handshake. It's the invitation. It's the tangible, real-world entry point into a radically different way of designing our world. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We're so used to thinking that we just don't have enough. Not enough food, not enough resources, not enough money. But what if that's the wrong way to look at it? What if we actually have everything we need, and the real problem, the one we really need to solve, is simply a failure of design?